This whole build, we've been talking to God a lot. Like we said, it was very, very, very imperfect for each individual, not just anyone, but we all, every single person that stepped to the line had struggles either at the beginning, middle, or end, or the entire season. And I know personally for me, I was talking to God like every day. And so that was just a prayer of gratitude, prayer of getting us to the line, through the course, and to the end. So yeah, that's what it was about.
What was Coach's strategy for you on the start line, or like the night before? What did she tell you?
Yeah, last night was very chill. We didn't really have to discuss anything last night. Building up to the race, just for the past 2 weeks, we've been talking about it. Urgency at the beginning, being calm in the middle, and having urgency at the end. And just being calm and patient, because in NCAAs, it is very, very, very chaotic, and it's very loud. It's the loudest race of the season. So for us, it was just a matter of staying calm, finding our calm in the chaos, and closing hard.
Were you aware at all of what was going on around you? Like you were a few points behind Northern Arizona for a long time, or in the midst of a race like that, you had no idea?
Honestly, I was hearing a few people yell, either they're like, NAU, you're in first, or BYU, you're in second. So I was getting cues occasionally, and I was like, okay, I can only control what I can do, and I'm going to do my part, and I was just praying that the rest of my team would also do their part, and yeah, it all worked out.
I think you guys overtook the lead, I think, in the 5th kilometer. Do you have any sense of doing that, or was that like a pre-race plan? You talked about being an 8.
We wanted to close. With 1K to go, it was for the team. So throughout the getting to 5K, you had to get your job done, and with that last kilometer, it was whatever you had for the sisterhood. And I think that's why we went with 5K to go, because it wasn't about ourselves, it was about the women that we were running with.
Last year's NCAA meet didn't go very well for BYU.
Yes.
Was there, do you feel like this was redemption today, or how's the feelings compare?
I think it shows a year of growth. We stepped up to the line last year, and a lot of us stepped up with with individual goals, and we were very, I would say immature is a good word for it. We stepped up not really knowing what to do and what to expect. And yes, we failed last year. We failed miserably. And that was the motto from that race. We exited this tent and met up with Coach T, and it was utter disappointment. Like, that was probably the lowest in my running career. And we didn't end injured the last year. The build was almost perfect, and it was the most imperfect race. And so with it being like an imperfect season, but to have the perfect race, we're the butterfly moments. We embracing the journey and knowing that the outcome will be worth it, even though if it's not perfect, the outcome will show the progression is.
Were you all wearing these butterfly Netflix
yes,
necklaces?
Coach T got them for us a few weeks ago, and we've been training with them just as a reminder.
So like you've been wearing them in workouts and everything?
Yep.
All the time?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been talking about how BYU potentially could sweep both the women's and men's side, so we'll make sure to let you go watch the men's race soon.
Thank you. Yeah.
How does it feel to be part of such a strong culture that you can have that kind of goal going into the national championship?
I feel very blessed. Coach T has cultivated that throughout my entire career here. And when I came in as a freshman, that was the year we won. And that year, I rode on the backs of the women before me. And I saw the way that they treated each other and the way that they treated the younger classmen. And I feel so lucky that with this being my last cross-country season, I was the one that I was able to carry the team and pull them along and do it together like we did that year. We did it then and we did it now, and it was just such a full circle moment for me and just the team.
Is it kind of surreal right now thinking that this is the last cross-country race you've ever run?
It is. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of cross, so I'm glad it's done, but I was so grateful. Last night while I was praying, I was just talking to God, and I was like, this is my last one, and I don't want it to be about me. Help me do it for each other. And so, yes, I'm sad it's over for that aspect, just like the team aspect of being able to do it together, but yeah, I'm excited for track.
Certainly a lot to be.
I think that's the last question for Lexy. Thank you so much.